I'm so sleepy. But I'm here. I wonder what song is playing. What's this one? Sleepy. Now give me a moment. Yeah, right? Oh shit, is this what I think it is? It is! I love this song. Forgot about my drawing tablet. Because for streams, I use a little dinky XP pen tablet. And it's nice. It's pretty good. It was like, I think it was like $32. It was super cheap. Hold on, I need to get comfy. Alright, I'm situated now. I'm very sleepy though. Because I am not very good at fixing my sleep schedule apparently. What was I saying? Like literally, I'm so tired I can't even remember what I just was trying to say. Anyway, I was thinking about drawing a certain character. Thinking about drawing my character Luther. But I think I want to draw Stagma instead. I really only have those two left of like the main 6 of tournament that I haven't drawn on stream. I thought it would be nice. I don't know why I'm so much more tired this time than I was like the previous 4 days where I had to wake up at the last minute. Like, why? Why is this happening to me? I think I'll be alright. Alright. Like, I got, like, eye boogies. Like, that's how sleepy I am. I think I'll be alright. We're just having a slow start for the morning, I guess. Morning. It's 2:07. That's not morning time at all. It's morning time somewhere. With Stagma, there's always like a particular way I start by drawing their face. Because it's so weird. There's always at least one character that has to be drawn in a very particular manner. You gotta have at least one of those. Should draw Stagma more anyway. They're pretty cool. And the problem with drawing Stagma while I'm half asleep is that now you get to bear witness of the fact that I always forget that their pronouns are they, them, and not he, him. I literally changed that myself, but for some reason my brain just keeps forgetting. I changed it specifically because I thought it would be fun to have like this giant masculine creature as non-binary instead of, you know, what you'd expect. Especially since some non-binary people are big and masculine. That would be nice. But my brain keeps forgetting that they're non-binary. Besides, it's actually pretty relevant to their species, so. It makes sense. Yeah, I usually just draw. I have like a specific system with how I draw a stigma from certain angles. Excuse me. I'll try not to spend way too much time on drawing today. I usually like keeping drawing streams fairly short. But once again, no promises. I mean, literally, last week I was drawing Cirrus, and she has such a simple design, and yet I drew them for like 3 hours. I need to like get a little better about my timing. Here we go. See? Stigma is very, very easy to draw. Like, I think Stigma's face has been like the most consistent thing that I've drawn ever. Like, even in older art where like I couldn't really get their body right, like at least their face was correct. Because it's so easy to draw. I know the only real recognizable thing as like a facial feature is their jaw. But, at least like, it's something. And besides, this is just like the outer part of their mouth. Their mouth's a little more complicated. Like, they have internal teeth as well. But I don't like trying to draw that because you can't really see it from really any angle anyway. I mean, like, let's see. What was the last drawing I did? Oh, I gotta remember to save this in my new folder. New year, new folder! I usually separate things by year, but... Like, I'd say in, like, either November or December, I had to move several things into my hard drive, specifically because there were just too many things. And there's STAGMA. Right there. They have a very, very simple color palette, thankfully. Big, big creature. Oh, hell yeah. Why is it shaking? My hand isn't shaking. There we go. It's not shaking nearly as much now. I don't know. My tablet's been acting a little funky. Let me check again my settings. Oh, look at this actually. Yeah, that's working. Just being weird, I guess. I don't know. It's time to map something out. Honestly, I feel like Stagma's body is easier to draw for me now, especially since like they're just very simply built. I don't know. It definitely comes to me easier than someone like Cirrus. Like Cirrus's design is like deceptively simple, but Stagma's design is actually simple. Oh, it's over already. Excuse me. Honestly, there's a part of me that feels like me misgendering Stagma is a bit of like an omen for what is to come. As I know people are gonna misgender Stagma. It's to be expected. But, As long as some people understand that they're non-binary, I think that'll be good enough for me. And that what happened to like characters like Nabstabluk and Mad Dummy doesn't happen to Stagma. Like yeah, they're like yeah, they're like very masculine, mask coded, but like they're non-binary. Let me get rid of these lines. Actually, I have short little stubby legs. Like I have a outdated reference sheet somewhere around here. In one of my folders. Like really like blah 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 blah. It may be outdated, but Stagma's body is at least fairly accurate even now. I'm gonna get rid of this circle. It's a very poorly done circle. I've never really analyzed this song like I have with other Undertale songs, but like the background notes are really, really, really nice. That actually might be a little too big. Yeah, this is alright. I don't know what I want to do with this pose. I don't even know if I've done this pose right. That, like, right there is a bit of an indicator, but I think this is an easy fix. I'm a little too tired for commentary, really, but don't know, it's fun to just vibe sometimes. Oh, I know what I can talk about. My VODs channel has recently started to become a little more popular as of late. I very, very rarely, if ever, get a video with 0 views. It's actually really, really nice. Most of the time, it's like at least like 1 or 2, which makes me very happy. Because like for a long time, most of my videos would have like 0 views. And it made me a little sad. But I guess since I've been consistent, the algorithms picked up on that. My other channel, on the other hand, is declining because I don't post anything on there because I very rarely make any sort of like animated content. For now! Because I just purchased a Clip Studio Paint EX. I upgraded my laptop to EX. It still says Pro up here, but that's because you can only have EX on one device. So this one's still Pro. What you see on stream is still Pro, but my laptop has EX. And it makes me very, very happy. I don't even know if I want to really draw a hand right now. Well, here I go. I say I don't want to draw a hand while I'm drawing the hand anyway. Why am I like this? I don't know, it'll look alright. I don't like half-assing hands. As the thumb points out in that pose. It looks weird, but like, the thumb does point out in this pose. Looks weird because I'm not drawing the inside part right. Also, I figured out how to pose my microphone so I don't bump it constantly, but it's a bit far from my face, so sometimes I might like trail off in the distance. I apologize for that. Might actually change this up again. Wide stance. Might make a funny little doodle like that. Wide stance. I know, right? It's crazy. Finally, somebody that confirms whether the stream is safe or not. No tits and ass here. No siree. We're safe here. I still don't know how don't do that to me. Don't say that. Let me actually check, see how things are looking on Twitch. Okay, audio's muted. Let me look. Whoa. Hold on. My recommended was a bit spicy for some reason. I think because of the fact that I've been following a lot of VTubers lately, and I guess that like was just like, hey, you wanna look at this kind of content? Oh, enjoy lurking. Okay, it looks a little better, but I can sense. Oh, cool! Someone's doing makeup And they're doing like Sukuna makeup. I love Sukuna. That looks really good from the thumbnail. Yeah, it looks like it's a little better. Actually, compared to how it was whenever the change first showed up, it's a lot better, but like it's a little better compared to last week. Specifically. I'm actually glad I checked that. That's nice. Yeah, it looks a lot easier to browse. A lot safer. But I'm still gonna do this for a while just in case. My back has been so itchy these past couple of streams. I think maybe my skin's just dry, but it's itchy and I don't like it. So if you see me like stop briefly, I might be scratching my back. I think we've gotten this change in song before, where it was like ruins and then like the neutral ending music. What's the song called? Unending. That sounds about right. I will say it is nice seeing things slowly increase, like viewership wise. Not so much about the numbers, but more so about like the engagement, the fact that people are enjoying my content more. It makes me happy. Especially since I just recently got a comment on my last drawing VOD from somebody, and they really liked my artwork, my art style. And they said it was really good. And that made me so happy. I was so happy when I got that. I just really like sharing things with people. That's what got me into content creation in the first place. It got me into posting my art on social media way back when I was like 13. My goodness. It's been almost 10 years. Gosh, and I started like on iFunny because because I wasn't really allowed to have any social media yet, but like I found a loophole. I was like, well, it's technically not like other social medias. You only share images. But boy was I wrong. iFunny was a hellscape. And I very quickly moved to Tumblr. And that wasn't really the super successful endeavor either, because OC art tends to not do as good on Tumblr because it is very much a user-based system as well as a tag-based system. Yeah, all social medias have their ups and downs, but I think I've been like the most well situated with Instagram. I've been posting on Instagram since I was 16. Oh my gosh, saying that is so weird. And like it says I only have 288 posts, but there are quite a few things that I had to archive, either because it included things that I just wasn't comfortable with being public anymore, like when I was in high school, when I draw about myself before I came out, or like spoilers for this thing. Anytime like I used to share spoilers for this story willy-nilly because I was like, I'll do it eventually, but like I still haven't done it yet, so I feel like it'd be a good idea if I like hid hold the spoiler content. Besides, I don't really wanna like give away some like important details to one of my stories. It seems like it's more common to like really give away like the big thing about a story now, especially if it's like a webtoon or a comic. But I don't want to do that. I want it to be a surprise. Oh yeah, that project is different. That's I haven't actually done anything the past few days with it, but yeah. That's an exciting thing that I'm also working on. I recently started working on some of the music for it, at least, so that's something, but I haven't touched music in years. I haven't touched like an instrument in so long. It's been a while, but I picked it up surprisingly quickly. It's like I plugged it in my new keyboard. Got to fiddling with it, and then like maybe like 15 minutes later, a lot of the information from back when I was in band, I retained it somehow. I remembered most of it, and it's like, whoa. Because muscle memory is very powerful. I don't really know how that works entirely, but it's really awesome. Let's see. Might actually not draw their head, I might actually just like... I mean, I haven't even drawn their other foot yet. I remember how I drew their feet. It's something like this. It's been a while. I don't draw STAGMA often enough. Like, I actually really enjoy drawing them, but I just never do it. My brain usually picks another character to hyperfixate on. Since I finally have upgraded my Clip Studio Paint, not on here. Don't look at this for proof, because it's not on here. But since I upgraded to EX on my laptop, I can actually start working on like more things for Last Light, and I'm very excited for that. Because after so long of like saying I'd get into animation, like I'm gonna become an animator or something like that, and not doing anything to try to do that. I'm actually into animating now. It just kind of happened. I mean, literally, it just kind of happened mostly because of my PNG tuber. And I wanted to make that look good, and I did. I'm real happy with myself. I think one of my greatest flaws, though, with making things is the fact that I tend to work on several projects at once, which ends up making everything take longer than it should. And I need to learn to not do that, but like my brain is like, I want to do this now, I want to do that now. We can save this for later. But I really do need to work more on the demo for Last Light, especially since I'm about to start back in classes. And that will severely slow down all of my work. Hopefully it won't slow down too much because, like, I'm at the end of my degree, and I don't really have that much left. And I think I'm in like a good I'm in a good place with my art, and not just the art that you see on stream, but like my contemporary art as well. Yeah, surprise, I'm a contemporary artist as well. I just don't like really like sharing that with in my like actual like stream art stuff, since contemporary art is highly subjective, and like the internet doesn't know what to do with it. But it's not even my preferred type of art anyway. I just make it because it's part of my curriculum. And it is very enlightening to learn, but I prefer what you see on screen. I prefer drawing my characters. I prefer making them, stylizing them, finding some way to manipulate anatomy, figuring out what I can and can't do yet. All that fun stuff. Yeah, I like sharing that. I think it's nice.
When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow and the places
How do I need to draw your head, buddy?
There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in
I think this should work.
with the truth.
I think I was considering continuing my series of drawing my tournament characters after the main 6, but I think maybe I'll switch to drawing some Last Light art instead, just to like really help with that. I think it'd be nice. Besides, I need to work on more art for that anyway. Whether that be like promotional stuff or like in-game things. Hmm. There we go. That's better. I'm always afraid to like put the jaw behind, like not sticking out, like it's not out. I'm always hesitant to do that, but like I forget sometimes I need to. But that also means I need to stick out this side of the jaw a bit more. Excuse me. I keep burping. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was playing Lethal Company with some of my friends last night, and I just remembered, I have very noisy organs. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but sometimes like whenever I'm like not paying attention, sometimes I'll just be sitting around with like my mouth open, just like chilling. But then my esophagus will be like, it'd just be like, hello. And Discord calls, Discord audio is like, it's bad enough that like my voice gets cut out, but it's good enough that it picks up when my esophagus does that. And I was a little embarrassed about it, but I can't help it. They're very loud organs. They like to make their presence known. I've changed my mind. About what? I'm not sure. There's something I need to change. I went downstairs to make my tea during the starting soon stream today. And when I went downstairs, my dad was like, "Look what I got!" And he was playing a game, but I couldn't tell what it was until I walked closer, and then it hit me. I was like, "Wait a minute, is that Final Fantasy 16?" He was like, "Yeah, it is." And like, I forgot that game existed. I genuinely forgot. Cause like, I guess because like, for a while it felt like it wouldn't come out for ages. Not to mention a lot of the backlash because of like, you know, if you don't know then I guess the easiest way to describe it is like the creators' thinly veiled racism and preference for white people. Because, like, the thing about Final Fantasy 16 is that it's supposed to be based on medieval Europe. And he wanted to be quote-unquote accurate. Which is wild because it's Final Fantasy. And he wasn't even accurate to how medieval Europe actually was. Just like the romanticized idea of medieval Europe, essentially. But I guess, like, he just really wanted to justify his choices. And not many people were happy about it. Understandably. But, well, I hope my dad enjoys it. I'll ask for his opinion in, like, a few days, I guess. Or maybe when I get upstairs if he's not playing it still. How do I draw your head at this position? What do I need to do with you? How does this work? I've never drawn your face from a different position like this. Draw up! Attitude out. Well, at least it'll be easier to draw the end of your shirt. Yeah, I said they're so easy to draw, and then look at me struggling to draw them. They're easy to draw whenever I draw them at like default angle. That's what I mean. Like this was easy. This took like what, like 10 minutes? It was easy. This? No. This is not easy. Not yet, anyway. Once I figure out what I'm doing, it'll be easy. I'm already sleepy enough, but this song is not helping. Toby really said, I'm going to make the coziest song ever. I'm gonna make a song that is so cozy, so eepy sleepy. and he succeeded. I think if I finish the demo for Last Light within like the next month or two, I think the full game may be out by like, I don't know, July, August. Sometime around there. I don't know. I'd like to finish Last Light within the next year. It's not like a super big project. So like there's no reason for it to take as long as it is taking. But it is my first game. So like I'm learning while I'm doing this. So I am excited to finish that up, especially the demo. Cause like when the demo's out, then like I can receive like criticism about certain things, like if there's certain things that are like deeply flawed or anything like that. I'm totally open to anything like along those lines. Because an artist cannot grow if they don't try to step outside their comfort zone. And an artist has a hard time growing if they refuse to receive criticism. Oh, not right tool. Excuse me. Ugh. I think I also remember seeing on since I've been watching a lot of VTubers lately, I remember watching Sayu. He did a tier list of like smash or pass characters, and I think one of the characters was from Final Fantasy 16. What was his name? His name was like Sid, I think. I don't know. But like he was like high on Sai's list, and I hope he lives up to the hype. I don't even know when you like meet him in the game. I don't even know how long Final Fantasy 16 is. Like I had played a bit of Final Fantasy 15. I feel like I'm way further along than I should be, even though I'm pretty sure like all of the games have the amount of chapters that the number is equivalent to. Like the Final Fantasy 13 games, they all have 13 chapters, I think. I don't know if 13.2 actually runs on chapters, but what did I press? What was that? Oh, I know what that was. I've got little buttons on the side of my tablet, and the only one I use is the bottom one. And that's to open up the calibration so I can make sure everything's all good to go. Well, I sometimes make a little mistake here and there. You need to make your traps a bit bigger. You got a big heavy head. You need big heavy muscles. I don't know, he might look a little, or they might look a little goofy. I did it again. I'm getting better about it, but like, I keep fucking misgendering my own character. I don't even know if other people have done that before, where they misgender their own character. I've seen like people put characters through like actual like real-time transitions. Like, there was an artist I used to follow. I don't even know if I'm still following them. I haven't seen their art in ages, but like one of their characters was a trans woman, and like literally the progression with time, it was literally her transitioning pretty much. It wasn't just like a progression of style, but a progression of the character. And it was pretty cool. So STAGMA, this doesn't actually pertain to the story, but like character wise, like when I like OC wise, like how they've changed is like they went like he, him, he, they, and then they, them. Because I thought it would be fun to have a big, giant, masculine, non-binary character. To contrast my not as big, feminine, non-binary character. So like, they're a bit of a, like kind of complement each other in that way. I don't know. We'll stick with this. This is alright. I need to draw STAGMA more anyway, so. Also, STAGMA is literally huge. I can't remember if they were like... How big are they? Like, they're like 7'6", I think? Giant, ginormous, huge, large creature. Big, big, big. And the reason why I said Annie is not as big is because they're 6'2". They're still big, but like not 7'6" big. Actually, let me pull up that height chart site real quick. I think it'd be fun to like compare heights real quick. Comparing heights. Every artist's favorite website. Comparing heights. Oh. Where'd my figure go? Hold on. I did something and messed it up. Very big. Actually, average height would be a fun comparison. Average height... Let's see, like average... Let's just randomly compare like average female height in the United States, which is 5'4", to this huge gorgeous 7'6". Very large. Lord. Yeah, I'll just like put it in here. I was gonna share it to my server, but like I'll just put it in my OneDrive and just snatch it out of there. Actually, no, I won't draw that. I'll save that for later though. I think it'd be funny. Yeah, sometimes I still can't get over the fact that Undertale was a proof of concept for Deltarune. Like that insanely good game was a proof of concept? Are you kidding me? That's insane. It's just wild. I don't know. Here we go. Now you're more properly... Now you look proper. I've never really, like, visually established the heights of my tournament characters. Except for maybe when they're next to each other, but, like... I need to actually, like... visualize how big they all are. Because for a while I was really obsessed with just having very large characters because I wanted to be super tall, but now I don't. I'm pretty content with how tall I am. I'm like 5'5". I don't know how tall that is in centimeters. I can check right now. 165 centimeters. I feel like a pretty decent height. Not to mention where I live, I'm like taller than most people around here, and it's weird. It's so weird going from somewhere where you're like kind of a bit shorter than most people, and then like you move somewhere where you're like one of the tallest people. You're not like tall, but like you're still taller than a lot of other people around. Like I'm not used to looking down at most people. It's weird. It feels weird. But if it feels weird for me, I can't imagine what it's like for my friend who is like 6'4". Actually, hold on. Let me pull up that reference again. Excuse me. Oh man, I'm gonna be. It really is like looming over my shoulder just how like close the next semester is. But thankfully, I only have classes on 2 days of the week instead of 4. So thankfully, that won't mess with streaming schedule all too much. Like I already know exactly like when and how I'm gonna do that. So it might not impede my stuff as much as I keep thinking. I think I would just draw Stagma curled up in a ball. I think it'd be funny. This big fella all curled up. I don't even know how well this will work. I think it'd be funny though. Like, their legs are not that long. They have stumpy legs, but like, I didn't really capture that very well in this. You know what? I could fix that actually. I can fix some of that. Actually, I think probably lasso tooling and just oops. Yeah. Mesh. Hmm. I think one of the worst part about working on several projects that I have to be a bit secretive about is the fact that like there are certain things I just can't share. Sometimes I make art and then I can't share it because like I just can't. Because I'm learning to not share literally every single thing I make. It kind of sucks. I was just thinking about that because it's a bit frustrating. Because I love sharing things, but then like I can't share certain things that I do. That kind of works. Need to. Oops, I forgot to. There we go. Forgot to do the magic thing that makes things look a little better after shaping them out. I don't know if I can draw a stigma curled up now that I think about it. Or at least not like fully curled up, maybe just a little bit. I keep forgetting where we're at in the song. Ooh! You know, I haven't talked about the fact that I recently started watching an anime called Undead Unluck. And like it like briefly spiked in popularity, I think, but I haven't seen any other like information or news about it. But like I really like it. It's really good and it's really funny. And I love shonen anime in general anyway, so I'm fairly easy to please, I guess. But I don't know. It's funny, and a new episode just came out today, but I haven't watched it yet, and I really need to. I'm really excited to watch it. I might watch it. Like, well, I'll definitely watch it after stream, but I don't know if I'll watch it immediately after or like later. Yeah, it was interesting seeing like whenever like the first episode of Undead Unluck came out, like a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, like the manga has like a slow start, but it's pretty good." But like it doesn't feel like the anime has a slow start. So either they modified the storyline a little bit just to get to business, or maybe they were lying. I don't know. But I haven't read the manga, so I can't confirm that like other people can. If I can find it and read it, then maybe I'll be able to confirm it, but like that is not happening right now. Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. But that's totally fine because I'm perfectly happy with just the anime. I'm not used to having to wait for weekly releases. I got too comfortable with the easily, readily available streaming format. Actually, yeah, that hem is really bad. Hmm. Oh man, if this song actually goes over into the next one on shuffle, that'd be crazy. I don't think that'll happen, but that'd be cool. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't happen. I was thinking about possibly making it a running bit that like some people tend to forget that Stagma uses they them pronouns, but then I was thinking about it and like, no, that's mean. I'm not gonna do that. Because like in like for like a brief moment of thinking it's kind of like her kind of funny, but like no. It's mean-spirited funny, and that's not the kind of funny that I like in my works. Like maybe it could work for other people, but not for me. I swear, even though this playlist is shuffled, I feel like it's shuffled in a very similar way to how it was shuffled last time. But I'm not entirely sure why. Honestly, kind of hard to make like a silly, goofy drawing of Stagma. Their face never changes because they kind of can't really make expressions, but like I don't know. I tend to I used to put them in goofy situations a lot. I can at least draw. I can at least draw them sleeping. I think it's fun. Actually, hold on. No, I kind of want to do my line shading for this. I think it'd be fun. Cause like I love doing this. I think it looks amazing, and I just recently started doing this, but like it's just I love it. It's great. I don't know. There's just something so nice about it. Just like shaping out all the shadows before filling them in. There's just like something so satisfying about it. Maybe not like that, but it also makes it easier to learn how to freehand, so that also is really nice. What am I doing? There we go. I know that some animation techniques involve shading like this. Not entirely sure how like that where that comes in handy. I guess it's good for like some types of storyboarding. Helps like as a good reference for other animators if it's a multi-animator project. But also it looks good, so that's why I'm doing this just regularly. Because it's nice looking. Also, it doesn't take like forever just to do these few lines. It's nice. It just helps with figuring out dimensionality really quickly as well. I think I've somehow magically figured out why this is such a popular technique. Is because it's actually really useful. And I feel like it's really good for all sorts of different things. Yeah, that's all blocked out. Yeah, that works. I think it was soft light that I used. Now we can use the color of STAGMA. And since I have such a simple color palette, this won't take long at all. And I haven't been much for conversation today, like I usually am, but I guess I just have a lot on my mind. A lot of things that I'm working on, a lot of things I need to prepare for. Just mentally, like, I already have everything I need, and I've already done everything that I've done, that I could have done. It's just... I was thinking about, like, how I'm going to adjust to this new schedule. And using streaming as, like, a crutch is really, really, really helpful. Like... I literally... Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired. But, like, also, I'm nervous about starting the spring semester. But I'll be totally fine. I always am. Yeah, I'm EP. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, and that hasn't been very successful. But I usually use streaming as, like, just a way of, like, keeping myself on a schedule in one piece. Oh, nice. Mid-year grades. I don't miss, I do not miss, having to worry about, like, mid-grades, midterm, mid-year grades. I do not miss having, like, a year-long schedule. I definitely like this shorter type of schedule that I have for college stuff. It's also, like, nicely, neatly packaged and concise. It's definitely it definitely has a bit of a learning curve at first, but, like, once you get used to it, it's like, this is nice. Way better. Well, also I'm just, like, thinking about, like, how I can just, like, time myself better, how I can pace myself with my works, like how I can just, like, improve my workflow. I mean, I literally mentioned earlier that Last Light's taking a while because I tend to work on many things at once. Which is never a good idea, but ADHD go brr, and that's just how my brain works. But I'm having a hard time working on the assets because of that. And I need to work on those really badly. should be able to work on some things though. I do want Last Light to be a good first game. And even if it doesn't have like super like intriguing, interesting like gameplay, I want it to at least have like a good story and good art. Because I am an artist. But yeah, I'm actively learning how to program certain things. I don't want a deeply flawed game, just like certain things that are easy to mess up. Like, oh, this chase scene is super exploitable, or oh, one of these stools doesn't work like the rest, or something simple like that. Something that doesn't like break the game. But that's the great thing about working on a demo, is because like I can figure that all out in there. And I do keep playtesting it like constantly, so I can make sure that everything's working the way it's supposed to. And I know I've occasionally mentioned that like I'll do like animated cutscenes plural, but I think I'll only do one for the demo. And that'll be like the intro. I think it would just be better to do that. I could also minimize the amount of maps I use, which is way nicer. Ah, I love Thunder Snail. I hope you enjoy lurking. I think I would be like working on this for like another half hour at most. Once I get to coloring, it's game on. Da, 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 da. Yeah, honestly, I'm glad that it's like easy to tell when like I'm sleepy or something. I used to hate being easy to read because I wanted to be cool and not cute, but like it's nice being easily readable because like then someone can be like, "Oh, are you sleepy?" or "Oh, are you okay?" Because it's like, ah, you caught me, perfect. You get it. Now I understand just how useful that is. Queen! Oh. I think I might take a teeny tiny break here shortly. Maybe not, I don't know. So my hand is sweaty and I'm having a hard time holding my pen. And I don't like that. Cause I keep like, I have to like death grip this thing now. I love this song! Literally, like, this is the most fun song ever. This fight is just fun. I might change this a little bit. Make it a bit nicer. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, I'm gonna take a small break. I'll probably still be sitting here, but like I'm taking a small break. I've discovered the joys of taking a break because my back hurts. I just did some stretches and I feel way better. Now we can finish this up. Now I can finish this up. I'm feeling great and my back doesn't hurt as much. Actually, I feel great. My back doesn't really hurt much at all. Forgot to shade these. That's fine. Honestly, with Last Light, since I'm learning multiple programs for the first time, I don't think the music is gonna be too spectacular either, but I do want it to be like at least enjoyable. I'll be working on the sound stuff, probably closer to the end, which isn't always a good idea, but I don't know. I need to work on the visuals first anyway. The actual build is actually very close to being done for the demo. Like the actual levels, like the maps and stuff, like that's all virtually done. But I'm mostly like really thinking about like what I should do next. I should probably keep working on the map, just so like that gets done. Hmm. I was originally gonna just fully block out this leg, but I think I'll just like block out certain things. I'm honestly not too worried about making this one look super good. Baby. That's a much better undertone. His overtone is probably alright. Because really, this is only used for tusks and horns. Sleepy, sleepy. Alright, closing time. Might be too bright, actually. That's better. That's good. Have you ever wondered why I never adjust my brush size for like filling in things? I don't like doing that because I am always concerned that like I'm gonna forget to change it back. and then I'm gonna mess up and I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with my brush? There's too much going on in my brain. I don't need another thing to worry about. I'm be very upset with myself. I think one of my biggest plans for Last Light is I want a lot, if not all of the things that I include to be free to use. I want that all to be free to use. Just because I think it'd be nice for other people. Like all the assets, the music. I don't know about cutscenes and stuff like that though. That's like specifically for Last Light, but like the assets could be used for other things. I think it'd be fun to see what other people could come up with. See how like other people could like give critiques or like making their own things. Like I just think it'd be nice. Besides, when RPG Maker MV goes on sale, it goes on sale for like 80% off. It's insane. Like it just randomly will go on sale. Cause like normally it costs like $70, but whenever it's on sale, it's like maybe like $13. It's crazy. It's insane. They'll just randomly do a discount sometimes, and it's like, what? Cause I had it on my wish list, and then like a couple days later, they did like a huge sale. And I was just sitting there like, huh? What's this all about? It's just kind of crazy that I was able to get started on Last Light. And of course, Last Light is a project that I'm just working on so I can learn how to make a dream project. I got very, very inspired by Toby Fox on that part because he literally made Undertale specifically because of this dream game, which is Deltarune. I've got my own dreams and I want to achieve them too. I guess that's what Undertale and Deltarune mean to me. Is inspiration for my own projects. And you gotta start somewhere. You can't always immediately leap for the big things you want to do, but that's fine. Sometimes you just gotta be a bit patient and work on something else in the meantime. Oh, I forgot to color this. Oopsie. Never put you in any blues or anything. I do want to get into making my own music as well. That's another thing I want to do. I'd actually wanted to do that for a very long time. But I just didn't. So I would like just longingly listen to like the university band playing sometimes. Like, I think taking music studies was one of my favorite things. It was just an extracurricular thing. Not extracurricular. It was just like a. It was like a whatever it's called. If you're in college or uni, you know what I'm talking about, but I can't remember the word. It's not an extracurricular, but it's like a. And it's not like, oh, it's an elective. That's what it is. It's called an elective. And yeah, I really enjoyed taking music studies because one of our projects was we had to attend at least one of the concerts that were being held at Fox Fine Arts. And I attended one of them for the project, and I got really, really nostalgic. I'm not used to being on the listening end, but it still made me really nostalgic anyway. I was really happy. It made me all mushy. And I took a shit ton of notes. A shit ton of them. Like, I didn't expect to take so many notes, but I got really, really invested. And I got a really, really good grade on that, so it was satisfying. I might take another music studies if I have some extra spots in my schedule next semester. Because unfortunately, I have to have a full schedule. I have to have a full-time schedule in order to have the benefits that I have. Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's kind of nice. But next semester should be my last semester. And I say should because I've had issues with my minor. I'm a biology minor. And unfortunately, like, a lot of biology classes have prerequisites. So I have a very limited amount of things that I can take. But they're all lecture courses, and lecture courses are a nightmare to take. Basically just like showing up for like an hour and a half just to watch a PowerPoint, and then like at some point you're gonna need to take an exam that's missing half the things that was in the lecture. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's not fun and engaging like how it would probably be if I was a biology major. I do think microbiology is interesting though, don't get me wrong. But I like hands-on stuff. I might be able to request like an override or something if push comes to shove though. I don't know. But I think hopefully these last two classes upped my minor GPA enough that I should be good. And if not, I can always take more biology classes next semester. And besides, there's no actual real consequences to me not graduating in the fall. I would just be really upset about it. I mean, I was really upset about having to take another semester in the fall in the first place just for one class, but I got over that. It was just like a bit of a slap in the face because I wasn't informed on how my curriculum worked. And that was not my fault. This, however, is in my hands, and I don't want to mess that up. Honestly, a bit nervous about graduating because I don't know what I'm gonna do after. I can technically keep attending and like pursue like some graduate stuff, but like I don't know if I want to. I don't know what good it would do for me. I don't even know if I could get a master's where I'm attending. I don't think my focus has like enough classes for me to get a master's. I think I might have to go somewhere else if I want a master's. But I would just have to look. Because like I've noticed that like a lot of the professors at my university, a lot of the art professors, they have masters because I think you need a master's to teach. But I've noticed that like they get their bachelor's at this university. Like a lot of them have bachelor's from this university, but then they go somewhere else to get their master's. I've never seen anyone with an MFA or an MA from this specific school, and it makes me a little nervous as I wouldn't be able to use my benefits anywhere else. Well, actually, no, that's a lie, but I just don't want to be far from home. Because the thing about my benefits is that it's supposed to be something I'm able to, like, live off of, but I can't, so, yeah. But, regardless, that's my problem to deal with, nobody else's, so I'll deal with that when the time comes. I think I'll be alright. Anyway, look at that! STAGMA! Well done. Let me save this. Not there. This folder. The first drawing in my 2024 folder. I almost started just keeping to... I almost started, like, just using my 2023 folder for longer, but, like, I can't do that. It'll mess with the order of things, and I don't want to do that. But I'll probably start moving drawings to different folders. I'll have to rearrange some of my stuff eventually. Probably around, like, April or May, I might start, like, fully removing my 2023 folder from OneDrive and just put it in my hard drive. Anyway. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about like my very first streams and like comparing like my audio quality. I don't know why. My brain was just like, hey, you remember how your microphone used to be really shitty? And how like your video quality wasn't that good either until recently? Like, why am I thinking about this? Literally right now at the end of a stream. I don't know, I guess it's because like now like the 1 year marker is actually in sight because it's now 2024 and May isn't that far away anymore. It's like, oh shit, that's kind of scary. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be super exciting. I guess I'm just a bit nervous about it because like that's the end of the spring semester. It literally coincides with the end of the spring semester. is when I started streaming. But I really, really hope. Let me actually look at the calendar. What day of the week is May 15th? May 15th is a Wednesday. Okay, so good news. I won't have any finals or anything in that week. So we'll be able to really, really plan for that. And I know that for sure because the technical last day of like regular classes is May 2nd. So that following week would be finals week, and I wouldn't have very much in that week anyway. So, so that'll be interesting. I might actually start talking more about my art projects for my classes. Cause like I've been really brainstorming ahead of time. Because I'm in like the upper division stuff now, like advanced drawing 5 and 6, like the shit's getting intense, and I'm not allowed to take 3 at once, but 2 at once is like I had to special request for that just so like I could like really focus on it. But I already have some project ideas and I've been thinking about sharing those just through like speech. I don't actually want to share any visuals of it, but who knows? Maybe that'll change as well. The beauty of humanity is our ability to change, our ability to adapt and all that stuff. But anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for visiting. I hope you have a great day. And as always, farewell.